guys, Portal Master 9351 here, and in this video I'm going to be showing off to you guys my sort of gaming slash recording setup that I use for most of my videos that involve my computer. So this is where I usually have my laptop set up, and I'm just going to kind of give you guys a rundown of what this stuff is. Now I know that this is a bit of a random video, it seems kind of like a weird time to make it and stuff, but you know, for a while a lot of people have kind of asked me, you know, what do you use to edit, what do you use to record and stuff like that, and I kind of figured that I should show off the setup since I use it so often. So without further ado, let's get into this. So I'm going to bring this over here, and you'll be able to, you can see that the end of the table is definitely not looking that pretty right now, but whoa, iPad came out of the tripod, didn't mean to do that. But we can see, first up, I'm going to kind of give you an idea of what the peripherals look like. So first up, we've got this glorious keyboard right here. It is what's called a Razer Ornata Chroma, and it is actually a mechanical membrane gaming keyboard. It costs about $100, and it was mostly financed with YouTube money along with Christmas money, and you can hear the glorious clicking sounds. Alright, I logged in just so it's a little bit easier to see, but basically it's a really awesome keyboard. I mean, I can switch it to various color schemes right here, so it's definitely a really awesome keyboard. I'm going to put it on this one just for right now because it is sort of the least, you know, distracting. We've also got over here, we've got my gaming mouse, and it's a Razer Mamba Tournament Edition. It's, you know, you can tell I really like Razer products, and I mean, overall it just looks really awesome and stuff like that. And one of the things I really love about this is these two buttons right here let me actually adjust the sensitivity of the mouse really easily, and what that's really good for is for image editing. So say I'm editing a thumbnail or something like that, I want to do some like really specific detail work, well, I can zoom in and really tone down the sensitivity. It lets me do a lot of really wonderful editing. As for my headset, which I don't use in a ton of my videos, but I do use it in some, I've got also a Razer product you can see over there. It is a Razer Kraken. Doesn't light up, but still it definitely gets the job done. It has really good surround sound, and I really enjoy that, and it's pretty awesome. Over here we'll get more into kind of what I actually use for the recording and stuff like that. You can see it is a black Blue Yeti microphone. So blue is the brand, Yeti is the type of microphone, and of course black is the color. And it's also got an Alphonics pop filter on there, which helps filter out some harsh sounds out of the recording, and it creates a much smoother sounding recording. Also over there, I'll just show this off, and it's pretty much the last of like the peripherals and stuff. You can see that little blue thing right there. It is a USB hub. So unfortunately, even though this laptop is a glorious 2-in-1 laptop, the one downside of it is that it only has 2 USB ports, and so that allows me to connect the mouse, the keyboard, the microphone, and iPhone chargers if I need to like take files off my iPad and put them on the computer. So I had to buy that to allow me to do that. So now let's actually talk about what the computer is itself. So this computer is actually a 2-in-1 Dell Inspiron. So if we come around here, we can see that this actually is bent over backwards, as you can see, and I run the cords around the back. Now, normally it is a laptop, however, I can put it in this mode and attach a keyboard right in front of it, and it becomes basically a desktop substitute. So yeah, this is where you see me record from. It's got a camera up at the top. You can see probably up there, it's got a camera, and this is, like I said, where I record all of my videos, where you'll see like lights and blinds and stuff. Behind me, I am in here at my kitchen table. Why am I at my kitchen table? Well, my room does not really have, basically every piece of furniture in my room is covered in Skylanders, so I can't really put a setup in there, if that makes any sense, because I really need to get more shelves so I can actually record in there. But I mean, this is sort of where you see me record from. But anyways, what actually is this? So it is a Dell Inspiron 17-inch 2-in-1 laptop with a 1 terabyte hard drive, I believe 16 gigabytes of RAM, and an NVIDIA, I believe 970 graphics card. So very, very good for video editing and stuff like that. And overall, I mean, it just is a really awesome laptop overall. I've got, of course, lots and lots of stuff on here for video editing. I got my main software. I've got Camtasia right here, as you can see. I've got, you know, basically all my stuff. I've got Elgato stuff on here. I mean, I really have everything that there is to need on a video laptop, basically. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the laptop setup. Now I'm really quickly going to jump over and talk a little bit about my Elgato, which is another thing people have asked me about for a long time. So as you can see, there's my dog, and he was just in the shot. I couldn't get him to move, but it looks like he finally moved. So I'm currently in my living room, and this is basically the area that I record my gameplay videos. So yeah, the living room floor. This is where I record my gameplay videos. The largest TV in the house is in the living room, so that's kind of where I like to, that's where I set up, that's where I record from. Over there on a table over there, I'm not going to pan up just because it's not very clean. That's where I'll usually set up my laptop so that I can hook it up to this baby, an Elgato HD60. This thing is what I use to record all of my gameplay. A lot of you have asked about this before. I actually received it quite a while ago, you know, so I could actually record stuff. And although it's not really, well, it's top of the line. I mean, Elgato HD60 is pretty much the best capture card you're going to find out there if you want to record HD gameplay and potentially stream it. The problem is not the Elgato. The problem is not my computer. The problem is where we live, we can't get good internet to take advantage of the HD60. The 60 part is also limited by Camtasia, the editor in which I use. Unfortunately, Camtasia cannot do 60 frames per second, but, you know, other editors that cost more could handle 60 FPS, theoretically. So, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it for the Elgato setup. Now, I know I've given you guys a tour of my room before, but I did kind of want to talk a little bit about how I record my videos in my room, and then I will conclude this video. So stay tuned for that. Be right back. This is definitely not the cleanest that it's ever been, but this is where I used to record almost every single video that I ever made. You can see me in the mirror up there. Hi! So yeah, this is pretty much where it all started off, really. You know, I would prop my iPad up against there, and I would just sort of stand where or sit actually in a chair over here, where I'm standing right now and talk. And actually, originally there was a bed right here. There used to be 2 beds with this set, but we realized that instead of me having, it's a long story, but basically there used to be a bed here. I won't get into that. But, I mean, yeah, and nowadays, pretty much where this tripod is where I record from. It's just I record facing the other direction. I mean, that's pretty much, what it is. And that, yeah, that's pretty much how it works, around here. And, I mean, originally, my very first videos were recorded from over here, but that was when I was shorter, and it actually worked. But I mean, for the most part, the longest time I have recorded videos from over here. So I mean, yeah. That is pretty much it, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. I'm turning it around here so you can see me. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. You know, if you want to see more, definitely tell me. I kind of like showing you guys around. And if you like this video, go check out my room tour. I'll put an end card so you can go check it out. Because I don't talk about the equipment and stuff that I use, but I do talk about, you know, what all's around me. And just for reference, I do use an iPad Mini 4 to record most of my videos, but I'm hoping that might be changing soon, and I might be getting a real big boy camera, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys right now. This has been PortalMaster9351. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!